Bhupinder, one of TNA's top competitors of the last decade, a man who has been making waves all over the world, whether it's in his native India, whether it's in the United States, whether it's in Europe. Bhupinder is quite frankly an anomaly of pro wrestling, and here tonight we get to see him make his debut at Top Tier Wrestling.
You know, someone like that who's world traveled has got a leg up on pretty much anybody else. You take styles from wherever you borrow, you steal from wherever, if it's Japan, if it's Germany, if it's Ireland, if it's Mexico, if it's, you know, the West Coast versus the East Coast. Like, you just become a more well-rounded wrestler, and you also pick up a little few tricks for your bag as well.
Very much so. He's shared a ring with names like Josh Alexander, Jonathan Gresham, people that are in our main event like Sheldon Jean as well.
Oh dear.
He's dappered, he's dimpled, he's the Saturday Night Delight. Tyler Tirva, one of the best here in Top Tier.
And you forgot one thing, Jeff. He's not just pretty. He's
stupid
pretty.
Well, half that statement's right.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bill, you wish you looked a quarter
awesome.
as good as Tyler Tirva does.
Hey, I have to work hard to look this good, but I still pull it off.
And when are you going to start working hard on that?
For granted, okay? I mean, he made me take 20 pictures of him earlier outside of the Top Tier background simply because he thought 19 wasn't enough.
If I looked like that, I would do the same thing. This man spends hours and hours in the gym sculpting his body, learning pro wrestling. 16 years he's been doing this. He knows a thing or two when it comes to pro wrestling, Bill.
Hey, the man is in tremendous shape. He's probably at the peak of his career at this point, even though he's already accomplished quite a fair bit in his career. But I gotta say, he's coming off a tough loss against Black Taurus that we're gonna see later on. And I tell you, I've watched Tirva of the majority of his career. I've never seen anyone handle him like Taurus did. So he's looking to be on the rebound here tonight.
Well, as we saw in that match, Tyler Tirva, no small man by any means, but Black Taurus throwing him around like he was a cruiserweight. Here tonight, a little bit more evenly matched when it comes to size.
Yeah, I was talking about Bhupinder having this worldwide experience. You know, Tirva, not so much. But Tirva is a student of the game. He's been lucky to come up with some of the greats that have been in Ontario. Cody Deaner, El Tornado, Jesse Scott. You know, it's going to be a pretty even match here.
And Tyler Tirva has one thing on his resume that Bhupinder does not. He's actually been in that squared circle with Paul Levesque, Triple H at one point in his career. Look it up, it's true.
That's right.
One of the most interesting moments of Tyler Tirva's career. But could he be about to make an even more interesting moment right here in front of the people of Hamilton, Ontario? The official in this match, legendary referee Harry D., the best man for the job, and one of the best mustaches in the business.
Well, that one I will agree with you on, Kevin. I mean, very few make it look so good.
I'd argue he rivals Trent Seven in terms of mustache game.
I heard Trent Seven. I got a little jealous sharing a locker room with Harry not that long ago.
And that's saying something. Bhupinder now with a side headlock applied to Tirva. Tirva fighting out, takes control of that left arm. Irish whip reverses it. Up and over goes the Saturday Night Delight.
Beautiful vault. Little bit of a shimmy, shimmy, yay, yay after it. Tirva's showing off. The fans are loving it.
His top-tier fans, they cannot get enough of Tyler Tirva. Something about him, as soon as he comes out, they just come alive.
Well, that's because they never, see anybody so good-looking, I guess. I mean, well, look at this crowd, you can tell.
Come on, Bill, you can't besmirch the good people.
Why are you like this? Who hurt you?
It's only a 3-hour show. I don't have that much time.
And I'm also not your therapist. Bhupinder now taking control. Tirva trying to find a way to escape and now taking control of that arm himself. These two men just trading holds. Bhupinder with a strike to end that exchange. Tirva.
Oh, big mistake. You do not want to turn your back.
Tirva taking at the cameraman.
Well, I mean, we're live, pal. And now taking down Bhupinder with that big strike.
Do not turn your back on Tyler Tirva. Simple as that.
And the ring smarts on both of these guys. They're not punching, it's striking. Open-handed strike, not a punch, which is technically illegal. If the ref wants to enforce it, he can. And a guy like Harry D will enforce a rule like that if you abuse it way too much.
Very much so. It's always up to the official's discretion. Tirva now.
Oh, those are not open-handed either.
Well, it seems like Harry D's giving him a warning. And Tirva obliging to Harry's request.
I don't think so.
Well, he's
got
up.
that fist cocked right now.
Bhupinder barely knows where he
Didn't
is. Falling to the feet. Goes for the cover lateral press. Kick out.
Tirva's got to be a little bit more aggressive on that pin. Still a wear down for Bhupinder. Just, you know, a guy that's 220 pounds of muscle laying on top of you.
Oh, now Tirva. That's pure core strength there.
I think Bhupinder was playing possum there. Very smart.
Oh,
to the eyes. Come on, Harry.
Just out of the view of the official, it seemed, or else he would have called him on that. Taking down Tirva.
Ooh! Tirva just walked into that drop kick. I'm pretty sure the fingers to the eyes didn't help that one either.
I got to say, I've seen a lot of picture-perfect drop kicks in my time on the commentary desk, but I think that one right there might take the cake.
Can't call what you don't see, gentlemen. And speaking of can't see, I think Tirva's a little worse for wear in that department.
Well, Tirva now definitely playing defense at this point, but does he have enough left to come back out on top? Looking to get back in the winning ways of things, possibly looking for a championship opportunity against Matt Cross in the future, or possibly even our new Steel City champion, Cody Deaner, who will be defending that title later tonight. Bhupinder very much in control at this stage in the match. Irish whip. Following it up with a big splash. Oh! Now that was stiff. Lateral press. Kick out from the Saturday Night Delight.
I think it's the time where you got to hook that leg, get that extra momentum. I mean, I don't know if you're going to beat Tyler Tirva like that, but at the same time, you got to make him kick out. You truly have to make him get out of that pinfall and wear him out.
I think that kick out from Tyler Tirva was just instinct at that point. That's just body reaction, muscle memory. You are correct.
Tirva now trying to fight back. Couple shots to the midsection. And it looks like he's back in this. Bhupinder reeling, holding onto that top rope for support. Oh, but now Tirva on the apron. Bhupinder goes in. Over goes Tirva. Sunset flip attempted. But Gujjar, oh, there it is. He rolled him over. Kick out at 2.8.
That was close.
Barely, and that's what Tirva does best throughout his career. He capitalizes in any way he can. He can surprise you with a shocking finish.
Ooh! Pop-up uppercut from Bhupinder. Spine buster to follow it up. This has got to be it. Tirva is still in this.
Talk about getting your jaw jacked and then your back cracked.
See him his back. Look at Tirva's back right now.
Bhupinder.
So if you look at Tirva's back, what Bill's talking about is the welts from the ropes. Like, these things are not cushions.
Oh no, they are not rubber bands. You know a thing or two. You've run into those ropes a couple of times in your career, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's if you're trained to hit them. If you don't hit them correctly, you're trained to hit them too, so you don't absorb all that damage. Like, they're either tighten rope or tighten cable. And it's just, the bruising on your rib cage, bruising on your lower back can be vicious if you're not trained properly in how to defend yourself when someone whips you into the ropes.
Or also, an opponent can take advantage of that, trying to whip you in a specific way to force those ropes into your midsection, into your ribs, creating that extra level of punishment.
That's correct. Tirva's still got a little bit of fight in him.
Well, Tirva's going to fight till the day he dies. There's one thing I know, that's that.
A little bit, however, Jeff. It's the key word, oh, but look at this.
Tirva with those right hands. Bhupinder responding in tow. Tirva now.
Tirva's got that fire inside.
Gujjar responds. Tirva once again. These two men just shot for shot here in front of over 500 wrestling fans live at the Hamilton Convention Center. Down on one knee goes Tirva. Bhupinder brings him up. Could we see? Oh, doesn't quite get that power bomb. Ducks underneath that lariat. Big back elbow from Tirva. This could be a turning point.
He's got that second wind.
Into the ropes he goes. Up and over once again.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Hooks the inside leg for the win. Kick out from Gujjar.
Tirva with the running leapfrog. Caught Bhupinder a little bit, looked like with his inner thigh, but he kept going. That's how good Tirva is. He can make a mistake, and he still keeps going. He can still...
He doesn't
Beautiful.
dwell on these things. He
No,
finds a way to
he
turn
does.
a negative into a positive.
He doesn't let that affect himself in the ring. He had an objective. He wanted to hit that. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
That forearm shot there, which, by the way, I want to say happy birthday, Tito Santana.
Arriba.
Tirva now getting ready for something big. Bhupinder catches him. Rear waist lock. Oh, and this ripcord knee.
Tirva still didn't go down, though.
Once again, but misses the second time around.
Oh.
Big boot from Tirva, but doesn't quite get all of it. Now drop kick from Tirva to follow up that combination.
Drop kick, a receipt from earlier.
Tirva now going for that signature splash out of the corner. The core strength on full display.
He didn't waste any time on that one. He knows it's like getting down to the nitty-gritty right now. He's got to go for the victory.
Tirva now calling for the end, waiting for Bhupinder to get to his feet so he can hit that final maneuver to end his night. Oh, no, no, not Harry! Bhupinder trying to use Harry to great effect, and now the pump kick right to the temple. Ripcord knee. Now, off that middle rope.
Waiting for the
We've
kill.
seen this, the spear connects, hooks the leg, 2, 3.
Got him.
Let's take it to Jeff for the official word.
Who?
And Bhupinder successful in his debut here in top tier.
Tirva with back-to-back losses now.
I mean, this is a match that frankly could have gone either way. Tirva looked like he had Bhupinder's number a couple of times. But as you know, Jeff, there's only one winner's purse here tonight. It goes to Bhupinder Gujjar. And I'm not a fan of his methods, but frankly, I hope we get to see him in top tier very soon.
What do you mean not a fan of his methods? He won the match.
You saw what I saw, Bill, and if you didn't get your
Yeah,
eyes
Harry
checked.
D on the way.
Yeah,
which
there's
is
a little,
odd for him.
there's a
That's a
little
lot
bit of
for Harry.
chicanery going on in there, Bill.
I am so glad to have you here,
You
Jeff.
call it chicanery, I call it using your brain.
You know what that's like, Bill?
Oh, I do definitely know what that's like, more than the two you combined.
Well, Bhupinder, regardless.